Help us break down this mystery. Grab a seat, we guarantee you're in wonderful company, unraveling these mysteries with Mr. and Mrs. E. Mr. and Mrs. E.
Launch sequence activated. Prepare for light speed.
Keeping the missing relevant with Mr. E, Mrs. E. Let's not forget the sweet and E, and of course the best grand E, unraveling these mysteries. Stay a while and share your thoughts. Help us break down this mystery. Grab a seat, we guarantee you're in wonderful company, unraveling these mysteries with Mr. and Mrs. E.
Auntie, is that you? Yes. Bring in the crime dogs. It's time.
Unraveling these mysteries. Stay a while and share your thoughts. Help us break down this mystery. Grab a seat, we guarantee you're in wonderful company, unraveling these mysteries with Mr. and Mrs. E. Unraveling these mysteries with Mr. and Mrs. E.
Good morning, everybody. We've got good news.
We do.
Mr. E is actually on location. If you guys can see him down there, he is driving in the car. You want to say hello?
How's the sound like this? Can everyone hear me okay?
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, really good.
Okay, so there's not a weird echo or anything like that?
Nope.
All right, great. Well, I, of course, will not be able to see chat. I was out picking up some medicine this morning, and I don't have a whole lot of battery left, but I think I ought to make it through hopefully through 20, 30 minutes here, I would guess. So welcome to the Mr. E Crimecast, everyone. I am Mr. E. I am joined by Mrs. E and Auntie, and well, he looks terrible, doesn't he?
Yes.
Man,
little disheveled.
Yeah. So this is huge, amazing news. And we've got Austin Drummond, of course, for the quadruple homicide of those folks out in West Tennessee. Last night we were covering as he had been caught on several security cameras around a church and then in a neighborhood. He was in a very busy, dense area, an affluent area near a lot of stores and businesses. So we all kind of felt like last night this was only a matter of time. He was kind of pinned in and not a lot of hope of getting out of there. It didn't look like. And I have not actually read the articles yet, Mrs. E. Was this with no violence?
Well, we've got the Action News 5 article. I can add to the stage. And
I see it.
Let me add that.
But real quick, I want to say hi to some of our people in chat. And hey, Jude, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. We appreciate your support. Hey, Jude says, good morning and good news. Yeah, hey, Jude's been texting me, and Real Me Too. All of the friends have been texting me this morning. We were, of course, not planning to go live because we were very busy today, but we're trying to make it work.
No, Mr. E is not in Jackson. Hey, Jude.
No, he had to go pick up a medicine for middle E. And so he had to go downtown to get it. So he is out and about.
So as soon as I get to Vanderbilt, that's when the news drops, right?
Yes.
I couldn't be any further from the home on the errand than when we got the word.
I want to say hello to Is Your Light On, Walter's mom, Whispering Winds with Donna, Avery, Alicia Hot Wheels, good morning, Sophia, Cindy Ferguson for Criming Out Loud, Tina Davis, Bliss Blessings is here, awesome, Perry Weekle Moon, Grandma Chachi, gosh, all the friends, Melody Faith, Miss Independent, Rose Wilson. Let's see, I already said Donna. Am I missing anybody? Grandma Chachi, Lisa. Well, good morning, everybody. We'll go ahead and get right to it. So exciting. So exciting. Angel Wings. I see you. Smiling Sleuth. All right. All I need is Jesus Coffee and True Crime. Hello. Let's see. Aunt E, you want to go ahead and play that? So
Yes,
Mr. E can
I'll
see
go
it.
ahead and
Hey,
play it.
Randa Smith.
It just says Drummond captured in Jackson after residents asked to take shelter. And this is Action News 5. I'll go ahead and start that little newscast.
Okay. Well,
Of
or a
course.
commercial. Hey,
Yeah.
Castle. And while she's doing that,
Well,
for
looks
Criming
like-
Out Loud, you all have done fantastic covering on this
Still
case. Well, thank you
features
so
a
much.
surge of moisture coming in
It's-
off the Gulf
it's
area.
not
Low
coming
pressure still
up.
working its way
I'm so
across the
sorry,
northern
but
Gulf Coast.
it looks like
That's
it's
actually
coming up
surging
with
up
their,
along a frontal boundary.
Well,
the
we don't
wedge
care about the
front,
weather.
if you
Let's
will,
take that down.
That's
It has it at the
stretched across
bottom.
the Carolinas into Virginia,
mute?
through
Can you
Georgia,
pause
into
it?
I'm going to mute it
Okay.
until it looks like it's coming up, but it just says breaking news now. Austin Drummond in custody, mass shooting murder, or M suspect captured in Jackson, Tennessee. And that was at 10:09. So that's just, I don't know if this is live or if they're going to break into the newscast. But it just says that the Jackson Police Department is confirming that the suspect has been captured after residents were asked to take shelter. The alert was due to a sighting of suspect in the area of Saddlebrook Drive and Bridle Path Drive. According to Jackson Police, he is now in custody. And on the map there, you can see where Union University is. He was basically in that school, that general area of where all he's been walking around, and it is close to a lot of stores and restaurants, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this because it looks like to me it's just a regular newscast. So I'm going to take that off. I do have the link to the person that supposedly saw him and reported.
Okay. Is that the one you put in back chat?
That's the one that's in back chat. Let's watch that. This is the guy that supposedly saw him and reported him.
Okay. Do you want me to put it up?
Yes.
Okay, hold on one second.
It said a landscaper saw him in the woods and called 911, and then Criming Out Loud said, I watched the interview with the man. I think that's what we're going to get. We're going to go ahead and share with you now.
Okay. I've got it somewhere. Where is it?
I'm sorry. Did you say it was a groundskeeper? Is that what you said?
Someone said a landscaper, but it was this man right here. He's getting ready to. He doesn't look like a landscaper. Maybe he owns a landscape company. He's all dressed up.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hit it.
All right. So what's your name?
My name is Ricardo Contreras.
Ricardo Contreras. And tell us a little bit about what just happened.
Well, what happened was we are working over here, and we saw the guy walking in the middle of the wood.
Thank you.
And and we thought, like, nobody wants to walk in the middle of the wood, in the middle of this stuff. So we was kind of like very sure it was the guy. So I called the police immediately when the guy was walking right there, and kind of like give them the location and everything. And they be hearing about, actually I was on the phone when they got here.
Oh, wow.
So, and I'm really glad they got it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The hero. Best. Great job,
they are
Dyer.
the hero. I just called them. They are the heroes. I'm the hero.
All right. So what's your name?
My name is
Whoops.
Contreras.
Ricardo Contreras. And tell us a little bit about what just happened.
Well, what
Okay,
happened?
well, that's awesome. Do you think he'll get the reward?
I don't know. Ricardo Contreras. And they just saw him walking in the woods and called 911.
Well, that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, he should get the reward.
I would think so, right?
It would lead to the
32,000.
apprehension. Yes. And Real Me Too said a minute ago that Uvalde had also added to the bounty. They had added more money into it, into the reward money. So I don't know what the top reward. Yeah, it is great.
So that might be an example of a reward actually working. Because it helps with the publicity and gets the word out. So it might have made a difference.
And I also have a picture. Right. I also have an image of where the street, you can actually see it in the background in the pictures, but it was where he was apprehended was on this street right here. It's 15 Wynwood Hills. That was, if you look in the background, you can actually see the little, I guess it's like a sign, but you can see it behind him in the edge of the picture. You can see it back there on the tree.
You said Wynwood?
Wynwood Hills, 15 Wynwood Hills. And this is the street where that picture where he was apprehended was taken. So that was the location exactly.
There's a Wynwood Drive, but not Wynwood Hills.
That they had it listed as Wynwood 15 Wynwood Hills.
I only see, okay. I'm only seeing, oh, well, you know what? This is what it is. I'm going to put it up. Okay.
Let me pull mine down.
Yeah.
Hang on one sec.
So it makes sense because he's right there in that, I'll wait for everybody.
Did it look like he had been beat up? Like he'd been injured in some way? In that
No.
picture to you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. He looked a little red around the eyes, but maybe that was just exhaustion or something.
Okay, so that's 15 Wynwood.
Oh,
right
there's
there.
Pipkin.
That's what I was saying. That makes
Yeah.
sense. So that's probably it. Yeah. That makes
Wynwood
sense.
Drive.
Yeah, that's 15 Wynwood Drive. And he was probably there doing the groundskeeping for that estate. Right?
And that another person has Wynwood spelled differently. I don't but I think that's it. It's Wynwood.
Well, with
Hill.
it being so close to that Pipkin Road where he kept being seen, that makes sense.
I don't know if you can also pull up 163 Bridle Path. It was near Bridle Path as well.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
And it's 163 Bridle, BRIDLE Path altogether.
Yep. There's Bridle Path. And it's just, and there's that church that we speculated that he was at last night.
Right.
Or 2 nights ago, sorry.
How close?
Very
close
close.
Was he to that church?
Very close. Very. Can you see it on the screen?
He probably can't because it's so.
Oh, well, I don't want him.
It's too
He
small
really
while I'm
shouldn't.
driving.
He shouldn't.
Yeah.
No,
that's why I was asking. So he was a little bit east of it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. I did not see this because I was looking at the map. Thank you so much. All I Need Is Jesus Coffee and True Crime. She gifted 5 Crime Dawg memberships. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support. If you received a gift of membership from All I Need Is Jesus Coffee and True Crime, please tell her thank you. That was very kind. We appreciate it. It's awesome.
Yes, thank you very much.
Let's see. All right.
I'm just looking for any other videos that might be out today.
Oh, there are more.
So there hasn't been an official.
Yes, Jana.
I made a statement.
Jana, it's my understanding a canine did find him ultimately.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes. I'm trying to. I've got a lot of links. I just don't have them on the board, so I have to look at them.
About 56 minutes ago, TBI put up a Facebook post that says captured # Tennessee Most Wanted fugitive Austin Drummond is now in law enforcement custody after having been caught in Jackson. We'll provide more details soon, but a hearty thanks to the public for staying vigilant these past few days. So it sounds like they will be coming out with a bigger statement as far as the apprehension.
I can't believe they did it without incident.
And it makes you wonder, was his pew pew even loaded? Maybe he was just carrying it around and he didn't even have ammo.
Oh, I bet it was loaded. I bet it was.
It might be the weapon he used.
It could be.
Oh, that is a good point.
Could be.
That is a good point.
Very interesting.
Hold on,
just so excited. I want to see what the city of Jackson, if they put up anything. It just their thing just says he is in custody on their app.
Okay.
He has been apprehended by authorities, and that's all it says on the city of Jackson.
Okay, I'm gonna share this real quick. Hold on.
And
can you all see that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No audio. Hold on.
He's breaking news.
We have breaking news right now. He has been captured. The city of Jackson, Tennessee, just now confirming that Austin Drummond, an accused mass killer, has been captured.
Fox 13 Sheila O'Connor's been following him. We've been showing you live in the last 45 minutes or so the search intensifying for this man. This is in the area where that church we showed you the surveillance video. He was seen skulking around Sunday night. Yesterday, the Union College and another school, they were shut down while they searched. This is in the same general area, a wooded area around Country Club Lane and Express Drive. Again, the suspect, Austin Drummond, has been captured in the last several minutes. Jackson, Tennessee.
That's 1,000% a car. It has to
That's
be.
definitely a car.
Oh,
Yeah.
We may have.
Something just jumped on. I don't know what that was. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull that down. All right. You all talk for a second. I'm going to see if I can find anything live.
Ms. Independent said he's one scary dude. He should have never been let out. You're exactly right.
Exactly right.
And Anthony said that, yes, the canine picked up his scent by that church. I'm sure that they had the dogs out. We've heard that they lead to it. But I would say the biggest help was the person that saw him in the woods and reported where he was, because, I mean, that just made the process easier. They said he was just walking through the woods.
It is kind of surprising. Yeah, it's kind of surprising that dogs didn't find him anyway.
It is.
Before
Well,
this.
I'm thinking he must have been like dehydrated, had issues, because why would he be walking out in the open where in areas where people could easily see him? I mean, that just doesn't make sense.
No. Well,
yeah.
Criminals are always a little dumb. That's what makes them criminals in the first place. So.
Right. And Hey Jude said check WBBJ live feed.
That's what I was trying to find. What was it again?
WBBJ.
WBBJ. Eyewitness News.
Live feed, yes.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Share this tab.
Well, I agree, Anthony. He was probably getting to the point where he wanted to go back to his luxury jail cell. Right. I'm hoping it won't be as luxury in the future.
Right.
I did hear on one of the sites that was one of the things that Desiree or whatever her name was. They said that she left him a burner phone. That was why she got in trouble. That she was she dropped off a burner phone.
Oh, if that's the case, she's in big trouble.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. This is their live feed.
You would have a very hard time coming up with an innocent explanation why you gave him a burner phone.
Right. This looks like a nice community.
I'm sorry.
The picture that we're seeing looks like a really nice gated community.
Okay, so this is the arrest scene you're putting up?
I don't know what's going on. This is a live they did 10 minutes ago. It's but I don't see.
Can you scoot it forward to see if he ever comes back in frame?
I am. And I see nothing. It's just people coming in and out. Hold on just a second. I'm getting stuff.
Yes, thanks to Ricardo.
And thank you, Hey Jude and Roll Me Too. They're sending me stuff. So sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, breaking news isn't too breaking.
West Tennessee, we want to alert you of breaking news at this hour. The time is 10 o'clock, and authorities have successfully apprehended Austin Robert Drummond, the man in connection with the deaths of James Wilson, Adrianna Williams, Cortney Rose, and Braydon Williams, whose bodies were found July 29th in Tiptonville in Lake County. Shortly after 9 o'clock this morning, we learned of this information. So we do have our team on standby on scene. So let's check in with Ryan Hodges. So Ryan, what can you tell us?
Yeah, we are over here just off of Country Club Lane, which has opened back up. Specifically, we're over here by the Windwood Hill area in that neighborhood. This is where, when Country Club Lane was closed and we were standing up over by Van Drive, Country Club, and Express Lane, this is where we saw multiple law enforcement agencies and vehicles coming in and out of this area, the Windwood Hill neighborhoods. Again, just after 9 o'clock, we had confirmed that Austin Drummond was taken into custody. We've seen the pictures of him taken into custody, and he was arrested. This was shortly after 9 o'clock. I'm going to step out of the way as this vehicle comes through. Austin Drummond arrested. Confirmation shortly after 9 o'clock. Again, we're just off of Country Club Lane. It is open back up. The Windwood Hill neighborhood, to be specific, is where all the law enforcement agencies have been coming in and out of for the past hour or so due to this situation. We're going to be learning some more information throughout the day about exactly how it came through, who contacted the authorities, how they found out where he was, everything that led up to the arrest. But until then, we're just going to stay in the area and learn as much as we can and bring you that information as we get it. Once again, Country Club Lane is reopened. This is the area where Austin Drummond was taken into custody early Tuesday morning. Got the confirmation just after 9 o'clock in the Windwood Hills neighborhood area. We're going to continue to keep you informed throughout the day. Meanwhile, in Jackson, Ryan Hodges, WBBJ 7 Eyewitness News.
And thank you, Ryan, for that live update on scene. Again, Austin Robert Drummond is in police custody. The arrest took place in Jackson this morning following an intense manhunt led by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, among other surrounding agencies. Right now, we don't know all of the details, but be sure to stay with us on air and online as we continue to update you as more information becomes available.
Okay.
That was informative to know that general area that he was in.
Well-
Also, pull up that apprehension, the big picture with the law enforcement with him. I want to see if his clothes are the same.
That
Looks
one?
like to me his clothes are completely different.
Than he had on the other night.
Right, he had on all camo. Now he's in all black. So somebody gave him some clothes, or he stole clothes from somewhere. Because the other night on all of the surveillance video, he had on camo.
The pants are black too.
Yes.
Okay, let me pull up the surveillance video.
Black
Hold on.
hoodie, black pants, and it looks like possibly a gray t-shirt underneath the black hoodie. So he was all black.
Yeah, I mean that might have been in the backpack, I guess.
It could have been.
I don't know why you'd get out of the camo.
I know, because especially if you're in the woods.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if he could have picked a worse place to try to hide out than Country Club Lane.
Do you guys remember? Oh, that's funny. There was a rumor going around that Caitlin was staying in a gated community. Do you remember hearing that?
Yes, I did hear that.
I wonder if that's what the draw was, because that definitely is a gated community, right?
If he was working his way toward where she was, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, I think we lost Mr. E.
Oh man, he's probably in a bad section.
And Mr. E, if you can hear us, you're frozen right this minute. Yeah, and Grandma Chachi, you're right. He may have had those clothes in his backpack. The backpack didn't look like super full of things. And Teresa said,
"Oh, okay, here we go."
Okay.
This is just some of the, this is just, it looks like the police presence, but I know everybody would like to see it. So I will put that up. Hold on one second.
But yeah, those clothes are completely different than yesterday's.
I'm going to keep looking for the video. I don't have it handy. Let me see.
And Teresa said, wonder if the young woman arrested yesterday who allegedly brought a burner phone to him also brought a change of clothes. She could have. She's in trouble for doing that. And yes, supposedly that's what she did do, is bring him a burner phone.
Okay, so it looks like there's this is the police presence. Are you able to see this?
We were, it went away. Now it's all black.
Okay, hold on. Where'd it go? Okay, here we go. We can just have this up while we're talking and while I'm looking for that other.
Right. And perfectly imperfect boy's mom. Yes, that's what it sounds like. And the person that saw him said he was walking through the woods. She said, looking at the map where he was picked up, it looks like he was just hiding in the woods. I think he was just meandering around in the woods because when the witness saw him, the eyewitness saw him, the area, everyone in the area knew what was going on. And he immediately called 911. And he said he thought they were in the area before he even hung up the phone with them. They were already there, the police. So the police presence was so heavy that they were able to get there so quickly.
Sorry, I was trying to find will you just keep talking to everybody while I look?
Angel Wings says, why do people change clothes? It doesn't change your face. No kidding, Angel Wings. And you would think if he's going to be in a forested area like he was, he would have left the camo on, because it can be really hard to see in trees. And so he went to something that was solid black, which is not really easy. To me, easier to spot in a wooded area. So that wasn't the smartest thing he
I'm
did,
looking for that footage. I don't have it handy. I don't know why.
Yes. Whispering Winston, maybe he stank. Yeah, he may have just couldn't stand the smell anymore, because with the heat and humidity and everything right now, he probably was sweating bullets, literally. Anthony said he was trying to dress like Tom Cruise on Mission Impossible. Didn't he wear all black like that?
Okay, so I'm checking.
Yes, and they do. Geofencing is.
You're right. You guys are right. I found this on a Fox station. You guys are right. Look. Whoops. Why is it not big?
Can you blow it? Go
I'm
up
trying.
to.
Look. Different clothes.
Oh yeah, completely different.
That's a good shot of them, right? Let me
Yeah,
see if
you
I can
can
make
see
it bigger. Can you? Is that bigger?
Yes, yes, much bigger.
Okay.
I can't tell if his pants are camo, but I think they were as well.
His pants
Oh,
are
no.
dark.
Yeah, the pants are dark. They could be the
The
same. but it looks-
jacket's camo.
yes, and he may have had. He may
No,
have
the
had-
pants are camo.
No, they are camo. Yeah.
Look.
So he probably just couldn't handle it anymore with the camo on, and he changed.
Yep. Okay.
Black is
Who is
fine
that
for
guy?
nighttime. I don't know who that is.
I don't know that guy.
Yeah, it's all different. You're right. Perfectly Imperfect Boy's mom said all those large homes are surrounded by woods, which is scary to think he was lingering around those people's homes. Yes, and we had heard, he was near, and on our maps that we did yesterday, you could tell that those areas, the homes were very nice in that area. They look like $1 million homes. They're huge, nice area, and it was near the country club. He was over near the college. I mean, he was all in that area, and they were narrowing it down and kind of pinning him in, I think.
Okay, where did that go?
And I do believe, they could, Kenny Leonard said, the feds can geofence areas and collect all the cell signals inside that fence. Yes, they can.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, Lonnie's saying the pants are jeans. I think they look different.
I think that they look like camo. When he turned and walked away, you could see the camo print on the pants. And then what he had on when he was apprehended looked like he had on a brand new black sweatpants and sweatshirt.
So there may have been somebody else,
Yeah.
There may have been somebody else. Oh, well, it looks like Mr. E is about 10 minutes from home. So
Becky, there was a female arrested early yesterday. I believe it was early yesterday.
Oh, I've got her picture handy. Hold on.
Yes, and we do have a picture of those people that have been apprehended that were considered accessories after the fact. That was Tanaka Brown, Giovante Thomas, and Dara Sanders. Brandon Powell has not been charged as part of it, although he was an acquaintance of his and was arrested near the same time. So she was arrested, and supposedly she's the one that gave him a burner phone.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, Real Me Too. He probably did have the change of clothes in the
Oh, okay. I got some new information. Thank you. Hey, Jude. She was okay. Let me see if I can get this up.
And yes, we do know for a fact that he was associated with the Vice Lords. Actually, we heard he was kind of high up with them, the gang, the Vice Lords, which they do a lot of rug running throughout.
You're doing so good.
I know, I'm trying really hard.
You're doing so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here we go. So let me share this tab. Let me stop that for a second. Sorry, I'm trying to do all this and I cannot see chat, so I apologize.
That's
if I'm
okay.
missing
And
anything.
Anthony, he said device lord gangs should be designated as domestic terrorists if there are any connection between this guy and that gang. No kidding. I think a lot of these gangs should be considered domestic terrorists. They're doing horrible things in our country, and especially with the rug running that they do. It's awful.
Okay. So let me pause this. Okay.
Yes, Bonnie, now you can go back to his collection of food and games and his stocked up stuff. It's disappointing that the system allows that.
Okay, so you can you guys see the screen?
We can still see are the 4 people that were apprehended.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me pull them down real quick. All right. So see the red dot? I'm going to try to zoom in. You guys see the red dot?
The one in the very, very middle?
Yes.
Yes.
That is the apartment complex where Caitlin lives.
Okay.
So he was in that whole area because it's near Union University. It's near if you look over here, here's the church.
Yes,
Look,
they were
he was lingering around here to be close to her. I bet you anything. Or
well, and she may have been trying. She was under surveillance. She had to be, so he couldn't get anywhere near her.
I know, but this is all the same area where he was found and everything.
Yes, and Cherry Grove Apartments, I think, or the name of the apartment.
Yeah,
she
that's
lived
it, right there. That's them right there, Cherry Grove Apartments.
Okay,
and so if we zoom out, you can see over here's the church where the footage was.
Right.
And then he was found. Where was it? So he was going east of the church. Right?
Go down.
Oh, there's Wynwood. Yep.
Wynwood.
So he's in this vicinity, and you have to ask for what reason, right?
Right.
Was it? I mean, was it Caitlin? Was he trying to get to her?
Or stay close by.
Or stay close by to her? Because, in my opinion, I just assumed that guy hit the road and went straight to Mexico, right?
I mean, you would think that would be the first thing he would do. I mean, hitch a ride. I mean, get out of town. And he would.
Yeah,
he wasn't obviously smart enough to do that.
He was definitely hanging around Caitlin's apartment complex. Wow, this is crazy.
I mean, the first thing they're going to do is have her under surveillance and not be able to allow him anywhere near her. That's the first thing they're going to do. And even if he's stupid, he should know that. I mean, you would need to get as far away as you can. Yes. Well, I think Bonnie said because he had his peeps there helping him, he looked awfully clean and rested. He didn't look dirty like he'd been, scavenging. He didn't.
He does look exhausted.
Yes.
I will put that back up for a second. He does look exhausted, though. So the question is, was he awake this whole time? Or was he awake a lot of the time?
Yeah.
Let me see where Mr. E is.
Oh, Sammy, that's a good point. Sammy said, I wonder if he wasn't prepared because he didn't think they would name him on like day one. Well, that's true. I mean, he probably thought he had more days before they narrowed in on him. And it didn't take them long to figure out it was him that was responsible. SRK9 Mom said, not the smartest tool in the shed. Exactly. And Jana, we have not seen a press conference yet. I assume once they kind of gather all the facts, a TBI will come out with a press conference. They did put the apprehension up on their TBI Facebook posts. And they said that there will be more information coming up soon regarding the apprehension.
Well, just keep, if you have that up, keep refreshing it just so we can.
I will
stay on top of it. But basically this footage that we were, okay, there he is. Okay, we'll go back to this for a second. This other footage we had. Mr. E just got here.
Wow.
And he brought me a coffee. Oh my stars.
It does make you
lucky.
It does make you wonder. Becky said, how is he so clean shaven? Well, he did have facial hair, and obviously he's gotten in a restroom, gotten somewhere where he's cleaned up or changed his look a little bit and changed his clothes. You have to put your camera on, love.
All right.
Perfectly Imperfect Boy's mom said if they were getting rugs for him to help him stay awake, he was geeking in the woods. Maybe he might have been. And Lonnie says our news comes on at 12. The WBBJ news comes on at 12 today.
Yeah, we won't be able to be here for that.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Mr.
so what did I
E's here.
miss?
Okay, so a couple things.
Okay.
Our lovely Hey Jude sent us this. So this is the area.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Where am I at? Oh, okay. You see where the red dot is?
Yes.
Okay, that is Caitlin's apartments. Okay.
Is that where they were searching yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you zoom out and you go over here a little.
Right.
There's the church. Do you see the church?
So we know Caitlin lived there at
Yes.
one point.
So there's Pimpkin Road.
Okay.
There's the Cornerstone Church, and then this is where he was apprehended today. In this area, on the Wynwood Drive.
Gotcha.
So
he had kind of worked his way north and then doubled back for some reason.
right.
Because last night he was found north of that church, kind of northeast of it.
And
It
here's
was caught on that
another.
camera at like 4 a.m.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because what
On,
and he had changed
Driftwood Drive or something like that.
and he had changed clothes because he had on camo. We just double checked that he had camo on in the
The
video.
security, sure.
And now he's got black on when they apprehended him.
Oh, this is so I wonder if he was
Can you
circling.
see-
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, his eyes look puffy. That's why I was thinking maybe there had been a little violence there. He does look thin too. Those cheeks are starting to sink in a bit.
You think so? I thought
I
he
do-
looked a little different than that.
Oh, you do?
I don't know. Well, it could just be being out of shape. You know.
Yeah.
He's
And-
been living in the prison life.
I haven't been able to confirm it, but I did get a tip that the canines are the ones. I mean, the landscaper guy called, but ultimately the canines were the ones that found him
After the call. Brought them there. Yeah.
So,
And I also have something to put up that is a press release from the police there. Hang on just a second. And I'll put that up.
why didn't you say hi? Hi, dreaming of blue skies and sandy beaches and crochet. Thanks for coming in, guys. Now that you're here, I'm gonna go.
I
I'll be
can't
right back.
see. How do I pull up I need to pull up the chat. Okay, there we go.
And so the city of Jackson just did a press release. It's from Chief Tom Corley, Jackson Police Department, August 5th. I'm pleased to announce the successful capture of Austin Drummond, wanted for the M's of 4 individuals in Lake County, Tennessee. This marks an important step in restoring safety to our community, thanks to our partners at all levels, including TBI, FBI, U.S. Marshal Service, THP, Madison County Sheriff's Department, Tennessee Department of Homeland Security for their dedication in this case. I also extend my gratitude to the citizens for their support and the brave men and women of Jackson Police Department for the commitment to the public safety. So that he just put that up just a few minutes ago on the City of Jackson Facebook page.
Very good. Well, they all deserve a huge congratulations for this. And that, I think we were all I think most people were thinking this would end badly. Either him taking himself out or officers. And so fortunately they got him this way.
Yeah. Our thing last night, most people thought that it was going to end badly.
Yeah. So Rhonda Smith says at least he didn't harm anyone else. Exactly. Jana is wondering I wonder if he was really the one who dropped the baby off or if it was someone else.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing this whole timeline and exactly what happened. We still don't know really what happened. We don't. I mean, hopefully over the next week or so, we'll start to get an idea why this occurred. And I was thinking what happened with my phone. It was up on the dash cam thing. It got too hot, so it shut down.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. But while I was driving back here, I was just thinking, who the other family members have got to feel so much relief because they had to have been wondering if they were targets,
Yes.
So if he was looking to come for them next, because we still don't really know what his motive is.
The more it sounds more every time, the more I think about it, the more I'm processing it. I think it had to be related to the rug running into the prison. I think Matthew was involved with that, and that's possibly how it all shook out the way it did.
Yeah, I think that'll be a part. Yeah, the funeral is today. Real Me Too says, especially today. Matt Wilson's funeral is today.
Yes. I'm glad that they will have that closure to know he's been apprehended and they don't have that worry. And, they might have been in fear of their own safety. I do have another picture. It's just a different angle of the same shot that I'll share. That was just another shot of him on that road.
Yeah. I like to see the criminals caught. So
yes.
I appreciate and enjoy those images. So
yes, so that's another one, just a different one than the other two we'd seen. You can see the road that he was on in the background, all that.
Yeah.
He looks worn out.
So he was circling around, maybe thinking he was going to get back to his girlfriend
Maybe.
and try to find an opportunity, or I don't know what he was thinking.
I think the Perfectly Imperfect Boys mom, I think the funerals were back in where they were from, not in Jackson.
Oh, up in Dyersburg and all that.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was in that area.
So that'd be a 45 minutes, an hour away almost.
Right.
Yeah, so there he is.
W. Smith said, will the Vice Lords do a press conference?
They probably got a little more attention than they would like right now.
Well, and I also did think that maybe he had people that were dropping stuff to him, and the meeting point might have been like that church area somewhere, like a box or something, somewhere around that area. And that's why he was just kind of hovering and staying in that area. That's how he was getting the things he needed. That I don't know. I mean, anybody would have fled the area as quickly as possible.
Yeah. I mean, the thing to really do if he had connections and people really looking to help him would be you'd throw him in a trunk and you drive him out of town.
Yeah, exactly.
Get him an hour out and then let him out and then let him go. And
yeah, and someone was asking about what time was he captured. I think it was around the 9 o'clock hour, like 9:05, 9:04. Lonnie said 9:04. That's what I thought, and that's Central Time, so that's 10 Eastern Time.
I mean, this was inevitable. Hang it. You said it was Country Club Road, right? Isn't that what you said?
Well, no,
or something.
The actual road. We had a picture of it. I don't know if it's still up here. Here it is. That was the road. You can see him like on the picture this where you see part of the side of him where they have him apprehended. Next to that. You can see that little right in front of that tree. It looks like a little sign of some sort, and you can actually see that in the picture I just put up. And it was called Wynwood Drive, and I think the subdivision is called Wynwood Hills.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he was thinking he's going into this wooded area, and that'd be a place to. But man, it was still around all this area where they were, canvassing, and I'm really surprised they didn't find him sooner. In a way, all those people they had there, and the dogs, and the helicopters, and he's lucky he made it that long, probably.
I wonder if we'll hear the whole story, because there's a lot of misinformation and information out there that we don't have any idea if that we can verify. Roxy just said, I don't know how true it is, but it was said on another channel this morning that Cortney and Matthew were also part of the Vice Lords, and they were to testify against Austin in an upcoming trial, allegedly. And, we don't have any way to verify any of that information to know if that's true.
No.
So we really try to stick to the factual side, and I haven't heard that. I've heard people kind of theorize that maybe that's what it was, but not that actually was what it was.
Yeah, I just so much of this stuff just ends up not being true.
Mm-hmm.
That you almost err on the side of when you hear things like that's probably not true.
Right.
It might be, but we just have to. We have to wait and see, and everybody's hungry for information, so information gets out there. We all want to know. I'll really want to hear from Caitlin eventually.
I wonder if she.
I want to understand that story.
Right.
We may not ever hear from her.
I really kind of had I felt bad for his dad, if his dad was the one that made that letter and sent it in for for it to be aired or whatever last night. I mean, you could just tell. I'm sure they're sick over this as well, and that's another family destroyed. His parents were so happy that he was out of prison, and now he's going right back, and probably will never get out again.
Yeah. Can we recap real quick for people that have just joined?
Sure.
Hopped on and are probably just learning the news, maybe. So we do have Austin Drummond was captured just about 2 hours ago, hour or two ago,
Mm-hmm.
and the tip came in from a landscaper, and he saw correct me if I'm getting this wrong, Auntie, because I was driving when you guys.
Could you not hear him?
Well, it was hard. It's hard when you're driving and the noise and all that.
Well,
but
we could replay that again because I think that was good. If you wanted to replay it, Mrs. E.
Yeah.
So it was a tip that got called in, so they're going to pull up the landscaper.
Okay, hold on a second.
He's got on a shirt that says F&F contracting.
Yeah. And he's eligible, I think, for that $32,000 reward.
I hope so.
If it's his company, he ought to take the whole crew out for a little celebration there.
Thank you, Grandma Chachi. We really do try to err on the side of caution with the facts. And if we hear rumors, we will say we have not heard that. That is a rumor.
Yeah. And, perfectly imperfect boy mom says it seems like Caitlin is going to hide in the bushes. That's
I would.
That's what I'd do. Because right now, really, she's got to focus on that baby she's got coming. And she just needs to, as much as we want to know what happened, she should probably just shield herself from all of it.
Right.
New name and new town and start a new life probably. Because you can't grow up in that town with that. You got to move. Real Me Too says allegedly the victims, except one, probably Matthew, were found in the woods.
Yes. I did hear that. I heard that also, and I think this is pretty accurate based on some of the police reporting, warrants and things like that. They said one of the people that were unalived came up on the other three that had already been unalived, and then that person was unalived.
I haven't seen that.
That was just in some of the things that I had been reading overnight.
Gotcha. So that's the one, because they had said that 3 were together and 1 was not quite with the group.
Right.
So I wonder if that was the 15-year-old, maybe.
They think that it was
Hayden.
they think it was possibly Matthew.
Matthew came up on the other 3.
Mm-hmm. That was, and like again, I haven't seen anything documentation, but that was part of a report that had been released.
Well, if that was in the warrant, then that's probably pretty solid. But see, this is where the rumors. We remember we'd heard the rumors that they were found in the back of a car and all of this, and that's you just have to wait and see, really.
Okay.
But yeah, let's pull up this interview. I'd like to hear him again, where I can kind of catch it better.
Okay, let me get it.
Charles says unalive, so woke. We say unalive because it demonetizes our platform. When we use words that they don't like, so
and it's not YouTube.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, it's not us.
It's
not
YouTube.
us
us wanting to. Yeah,
it's YouTube.
Just,
yeah, we would
shadow
prefer
ban you and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah. So it's not a woke terminology. It's just
oh gosh,
we say it. We still end up saying that word.
We do it a lot.
We try.
And we pay penalties for it.
We try to just avoid the phrasing if we can help it. But we're still a true crime channel, so you still end up saying it. More than YouTube would like. Okay, so this is the man who caught Drummond, called in the tip. This is courtesy of 101.5 FM.
All right. So what's your name?
My name is Ricardo Contreras.
Ricardo Contreras. And tell us a little bit about what just happened.
Well, what happened was we are working over here, and we saw the guy walking in the middle of the wood.
Thank you.
And and we thought, like, nobody wants to walk in the middle of the wood, in the middle of this stuff. So we was kind of like very sure it was the guy. So I called the police immediately when the guy was walking right there, and kind of like give them the location and everything. And they be hearing about, actually I was on the phone when they got here. So and I'm really glad they got it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The hero. That's great job,
they are the
Dyer.
hero. I just called them. I just called them. They are the heroes. I'm the hero.
All right. So what's your name?
My name is Ricardo Contreras.
Ricardo Contreras. And tell us a little bit about what just happened.
Well, what happened was.
Do you want to hear it again, or just
No, that's good.
Okay.
I think that's good. So, but yeah, he is a hero, actually. I mean, I know what he's saying. Law enforcement's the heroes because they're the ones that are, approaching him in the woods, and that's where the big courage comes from. But he played his role and got this guy captured. If he'd gone another day or two, who knows what would have happened?
And Pebbles, I think that's the big question. Pebbles says, in my opinion, I wonder if she's involved. I think that's the big question right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What she knew, what she didn't know. She'll end up she'll have to testify if they go to trial. Unless he pleads. And if he pleads.
Well,
we'll
if they're married, she doesn't have to testify against him, but we don't know for sure if they are legally married because we've seen documentation, obituary that said she was married to him, and then we have also had family say that they were not married. So
let's see.
I think one of the news media reported that he was a landscaper. We don't know that. He had a contracting shirt, like it was F&F contracting. So he may have just been there overseeing landscapers. He might have been part of a company there, but he was the one that did the calling.
And Diane, thank you so much. She says, as soon as I heard he'd been captured this morning, I was excited to see the E-Team was doing live coverage. Yay. Well, thank you. That's very sweet.
I kind of had a feeling.
I mean,
that was coming.
We should never make proclamations. We're not going live. We should never do that.
We don't have a whole lot more time, actually, probably before I need to get moving.
Oh, no, Pebbles, we have not seen that. There's a video of him in the woods. He's talking to someone. I did not see that.
No, I have not seen that.
A video of Austin?
Or the tipster, maybe. But I bet she means Austin.
Aunt E, you can tell Granny, I think my present just got here.
Oh, great.
Is that where you've been?
No, I was actually giving Middle E his medicine.
So Perfectly Imperfect is saying, wouldn't she be arrested already if she was involved? They may not have the evidence yet.
Right.
That could come later.
Well, there's footage of the SWAT team when they were rolling out. Wow. I just tell you, they really, that's the first time I've seen recently in Tennessee that they pulled out all stops. They had everybody there. TBI, FBI. They had everybody. SWAT. They were really, really working hard to apprehend this guy.
Yeah, they pulled all the stops. This guy was super dangerous, super dangerous. Because if he stayed out there, it likely could have happened again.
Well, I think the whole city was in danger with him out there.
Mm-hmm.
He was. Yeah, it was scary.
This is a relief.
I'm trying to find.
I'm sure it's a huge relief for the whole city of Jackson.
Oh yes, it's got to be. I'm seeing if there's anything new that I'm up at this moment.
No, I don't see any. Thank you, Pebbles. Let me see if I can copy and paste that. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm looking for this. I don't know what this is.
Pebbles sent it. Let's see.
I'm not seeing anything new.
Oh, this is the footage we showed last night, but I can show it. Hold on.
Sure, there are people that likely are here this morning that didn't see it last night, actually. So they might want to see kind of how we got here.
Let's see.
Good morning, Shauna.
It's the footage we showed last night. I
didn't see he was talking to anyone in the woods.
I have some of that available if you want me to put
why don't you? This one's actually not as good as what we had.
Well, you've got the montage one.
I cannot find it.
Okay.
So
let me see.
Or did I record it? I might have recorded it.
Okay, I've got one of them here. This is the one.
And we also discovered last night that it appears that the victims were I don't know the way to say it.
Shot.
Yeah, they were shot.
From the warrant for that Diarra, the third arrest that had been made. So another thing to watch will be that friend of his. They got arrested on all those various charges, contraband and such in his car. He'll be tied to this. So there's at least 4 people tied to this whole event, maybe a fifth.
He obviously too. Yeah, I mean, he completely changed clothes. Completely.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Common sense. U.S. Marshals provided the dog and captured him. Why can't they help find Sebastian? Well, I think we'd have to ask Sumner County that, unfortunately.
Sheriffs have to, or the marshals have to be invited,
Invited.
right?
They have to be invited.
But so far, Sumner County, they got this.
Mhm.
Right. They don't need the help.
Pam says, Phew, I'm so glad my prediction last night on the chat was wrong. I think we all are glad that it ended this way.
Yeah.
Actually, Pebbles, we did that. Last night we talked about the potential of someone being next to the car.
Yeah, and with that gesture,
too hard.
we couldn't tell. There's a lot of speculation on whether there was someone out there or not.
It appears that, though, for sure.
So this was at that church that was really close to where he ended up getting arrested. It looks like he's looking for shelter, food, supplies, checking all the doors around. There's more footage of him doing this, but he basically works all the way around that huge church. And he looks tired there, and he looks tired.
Yeah, we said that last night. He just looked like he was kind of like a tired kid after a day at the amusement park, just kind of worn out, shuffling his feet.
So here he is too, one of his mug shots, and he did get a shave because
So he had to have gotten help there too, right?
And he looks thinner to me.
I don't know.
Older, of course. Looks exhausted. And yeah, so this is great work by everybody.
Okay, so I'm going to share this. I'm going to go back to this.
Sure.
I've got to make it big. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that one. Okay. So this was from earlier. I don't think there's audio yet. It'll be there in just a second.
What are you pulling up? Because I was looking for something too.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything new.
No.
Is that on the screen?
They say they're going to do a
Press conference.
Press conference, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I left the StreamYard. Oh, okay. This guy.
Yeah, but I'm not sure why it's not. Oh, I think
Hello,
we're getting
everyone.
audio.
We want to alert you of breaking news at this hour. The time is 9:30, and shortly after 9 o'clock this morning, we learned from authorities that they have successfully captured murder suspect Austin Robert Drummond, who is wanted in the connection of a quadruple homicide. We have our news team standing by at Country Club Lane and Express Drive here in Jackson, where it happened. So let's go ahead and check in with Brian Hodges, who is live at the scene. Brian, what can you tell us?
Yes, we're over here at the corner of Country Club Lane and Express Drive. This is developing breaking news as Austin Drummond has been arrested. That is confirmed that Austin Drummond has been arrested. I'm going to step away so that you can see what is behind us. That is the entrance of Country Club Lane. Residents have told us that both entrances to Country Club Lane have been completely closed off, and they are not allowed to go in there. In fact, one of the residents was saying she wasn't allowed to go over to her house. It appears that many of the law enforcement agencies are going over to Windwood Drive. That's where they're coming in and out of. The resident who lives around that area said that they were able to catch Drummond in the woods around that space. So again, Country Club Lane is completely closed off, both sides of the entrance of Country Club Lane. You cannot go in or out of that area. Residents have told us that they were told they have to wait before going over to their houses, and Austin Drummond has been arrested around the Windwood Drive area. That is where most of the law enforcement agencies that we have seen have been coming in and out of from many different agencies, whether that be Tennessee Highway Patrol, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, Jackson Police Department, or Madison County Sheriff's Office. All morning, we have seen dozens of law enforcement officials coming in and out of this area, blocking off different roads like Pipkin Drive. They were blocking that off yesterday. They're blocking that road off again. We were able to see law enforcement officers with rifles in hand blocking off those roads. Again, Austin Drummond confirmed he has been captured this morning, Tuesday morning, over off of Country Club Lane around the Windwood Drive area. That is what I'm seeing. We're going to continue to give you some details as we learn more of it. Until now, in Jackson, Ryan Hodges, WBBJ7 Eyewitness News.
Again, thank you, Ryan, for that update. And for those of you who are just tuning in, Austin Robert Drummond is in police custody. He's a 29-year-old suspect wanted in connection with the 4 homicides in West Tennessee. And we will continue to update you as more information becomes available.
So great. Yeah. And Joshua Griffith here says the prison needs investigating. The warden let go. The amount of contraband dude had in his cell is unreal. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was a station out of Jackson. I'll tell you the name here. I couldn't. It's WBBJ.
Yeah. So Heather wants to know, why was he in that neighborhood? We don't know,
Okay.
but that
I'll pull it back up. It's interesting.
it is.
I'm not sure what that is. Let's see. This. Okay. So over here, can you see it, Mr. E?
No,
Okay.
it's not up there.
Oh, well, let me do that. Okay. So this is Caitlin's apartment complex.
Yes. So,
And if you zoom out a bit and you go over here, you'll see the church.
right. That footage we just watched, that was right there.
And we kept hearing Pimpkin Road over and over and over. In the area of Pimpkin Road. And here's Wynwood Drive.
And he was apprehended on Wynwood Drive in a woody area, a woody stretch is where they have the apprehension pictures.
Mm-hmm.
It was 15 Wynwood.
And that was a gated community.
Mm-hmm.
And then that other footage where he was like around 4 a.m. or so was kind of like northeast of the church.
Mm-hmm.
So he had White Oaks Drive.
He's kind of
That's
just
where-
staying in this whole area around
Yeah.
here is what it seems like.
So
And that begs the question, was he trying to stay close to Caitlin?
was he hoping to connect with her, or either for help or to harm her?
That's the question.
We don't know. Or was this just an area he was familiar with and thought he could hide in this little, I mean, it's woods, but it's not like,
Right.
it's not that much woods. You could
Right.
hide temporarily, but not.
There's better places to hide is what we're
Yeah.
kind
I
of
mean,
saying
there's
here.
plenty of countryside outside of Jackson where you could,
Plenty. I mean, it's on the Natchez Trace, right?
you wouldn't be near people where you could get like supplies and things, but that's not, he needed to get away from civilization and cameras, and that did him in. They were able to start figuring out where he was. And,
Heather said that she heard a reporter say that he talked to a person in the neighborhood who knew Austin as a child. So I'm not surprised that, I mean, I think he grew up in that area.
Could
And
that
then
be where his
Austin-
parents live?
Well, it makes you wonder. They do live in the Jackson area. Do
Okay.
we ever
we know
get
if you
names?
tell me his name, I can probably find it.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Did we ever get names? Real Me Too. Do you know of the parents' names?
I bet somebody
or
in
like
chat
his high
does.
school or anything like that he went to.
Well, his high school was the jail.
Well,
Remember, he went in.
But I guess before school.
Yeah.
In middle school, I guess. But yeah, you're right. He was arrested around 16 years old, wasn't he? So
Let me see. Does anybody know?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
seeing
hi,
it.
thank you, Melissa. Melissa became a new member. Thank you so much for supporting us. We appreciate you so much.
thank you very much. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to put up the parents' address anyway. You know what I'm
Of course
saying?
not. But we could
So-
say if it was in the area.
That's what I was
Yeah.
going to do. I wasn't.
I mean, if
gonna-
it's within the vicinity is one thing, but we don't want to put their street
Um,
address.
Someone said his dad's name is Greg
Yeah.
and mom Patricia. Yeah, we did see the parents' letter that was posted, but it did not have their names. It just said his father.
I think it's a Drummond family.
Yes, it did.
And then he offered to come down to the news station to verify who he was. They said, we're good. We don't need to verify.
And he
Who sent
texted
this letter?
Yeah,
Really
he texted
weird.
a picture of the letter and said, "Would you like me to come down?" They were like, "No." I mean, I would have wanted to verify it, but they did say the caller ID on it said that the last name matched.
It's like the exact opposite of what journalism is supposed to be. You're supposed
I
to
know.
verify your sources. And no, we don't need to do that.
Nah, we don't
It's
care.
2025. We don't verify sources.
Yes,
Who
we
needs to
have
do
seen.
that?
We have seen the letter.
But yes, yeah, we had that up last night too, and the letter was essentially what you would hope and think that his parents should have written, that they hoped this ended safely, and that they wanted him to turn himself in.
It's not there. It's not exactly in that area. I'm not going to show it. I found it, but it's not.
It's not anywhere near Pipkin Road or Wynwood Drive.
I'm going to see the distance, but I don't think so.
Of course, they could have moved different times over the last 13 years that he was incarcerated.
That's true.
Heather Rose said, she said, I didn't want to follow any more crime cases, but this one is intriguing. Yeah, we kind of get that way sometimes when we think, oh, we're going to focus on this or that. And then something like this comes along and you're like, you really want to get the story out there.
It's about 10 minutes away by car.
So not too far.
5.5 miles-ish. I'll tell you, for me, what sucked me in, and I'll show you because I have it on my in my photos here. But what sucked me in was, where is it? This baby.
Yeah,
that's what sucked me in.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that she was abandoned and left before we even heard that the family had been unalived, that was the face. You're like, oh my gosh,
I know.
Who is this abandoned baby? Yeah,
beautiful baby. And then you start finding out bits and pieces, and then you realize, and you look at the mom's Facebook, and the mom's just completely in love with her child. Just every picture, just like you would be, right? Every picture is the baby. Very few of mom and baby, but and then you go, okay, so what happened? And so it just kind of spiraled from there, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just think that baby's beautiful.
This was something I hadn't considered, but I Am Two Bear says the parents just lost his $30,000 bond and now responsible for the full amount.
Yes, and I had heard a rumor that that they had mortgaged for that.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if it's a $30,000 bond, they only pay 10%. That's $3,000.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so that's probably not true.
I wouldn't think that would be. I mean, you can get a small personal loan for that amount. Just about anybody with any income level can get those funds if they need them. Oh, thank you, Shauna. She sent you guys a birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for that.
That is so sweet. We appreciate you. We will get Mr. E a coffee. He's got fancy coffee tastes.
I do. Mine has to basically be like a milkshake for me to.
It's got to be a warm milkshake.
Heather says here, could it be his baby or he thought it was his? The father of the baby has spoken publicly.
I forgot to do this. Is it this one?
No, it's this.
Oh,
that's the. Uh-oh.
It's not working.
Okay,
oh, there it goes.
I haven't tried it today.
Probably not working for you. Oh.
No, it's working now. I just had to turn it on.
Thank you, Shauna. That was very sweet of you.
If it is his baby, that would be news to the dad that claims that this is his baby, right?
I don't think that. I think that
the guy that was on the news. We don't think this is the little girl that was abandoned. We don't think that was Austin's baby.
No, it was
the other guys.
It was Matthews.
Yeah, no.
Oh, what am I saying? I'm thinking of the little girl with Caitlin.
Oh, she
okay.
had an X.
Am I gonna have to get my chart up?
Yeah, she had an X because he was the one that commented on her leaving him and taking the daughter to be with Austin.
That's who I'm talking about. I mean, she looks like she's 2 or 3
chart.
years old. So Caitlin has a child, a little girl, 2 or 3 looking or so.
Yes, I didn't put her on there because
I think she was a little older than that. She looked like about 5.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, but I didn't want to put that. There's no reason. These are the
Right.
people that are directly involved. Right.
and he would
Kenny,
have.
that's right.
Yeah.
He's just getting confused.
Yeah.
He knows better. We've been talking about this for 3 days, or well, longer than that, actually.
Yeah.
6 days. Yeah, that's Matthew's baby. Caitlin was pregnant with Austin's child. Yes.
So I guess the question they were asking is, could Austin have been the father of the abandoned child that is Adrianna's and Matthew's? Was that the question originally?
I think that was the question, but I don't think so
Yeah.
at all.
And then
Not even close.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case, because that child would have been, is 7 months old, and so he would have still been incarcerated.
Well,
right. But she wasn't a jailer, so
right.
And I am Two Berry is correct on this part. She said they bail or bond only the cost of 10%, but you are still on the hook for the entire $30K if the violation or no show happens.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, he definitely violated the bond there.
And I apologize for my ugly graphic. I did it really fast while we were live last night.
It's been handy though.
Yeah, because it just helps everybody.
Yeah. So you see the 4 victims, and because where it got so confusing is how young the grandmother and the mother look.
Yes.
Because when you say grandmother, you don't look at Cortney there and think grandmother.
Right. Well, and then their mother that passed away last year, she was like 55 or 54. She was young. Yeah. So, I mean, you've got everybody's pretty young and that was the great grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will owe the entire amount. It's just sad. I mean, he's destroyed so many families, and his included. It's sad. Somebody said they do owe 30,000. So
I would think so. Well, I think that we probably.
I do. I have to run.
Yeah, Mr. E actually has an appointment at 1:00, so he has to get out of here.
But thank you for staying with us for this case, and of course, we will keep. There's going to be things to learn on this, and we'll update that whenever we find it out. We want to know what happened. If there's ever a press conference, a press release about what they believe happened, when this thing starts moving along, we'll hear details, and we'll be updating. We just want to know, why did this happen?
I think we all want to know.
Horrible tragedy.
Well, put a 1 in chat if this ends up being a situation where it's going to trial and stuff. If you want us to do some live trial coverage.
Oh, I think we would.
Yeah. I just thought I would ask.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with asking.
Yeah, but if this is one you want to follow and watch, we will, like we did Megan Boswell.
Yeah.
Put a 1 in chat.
Because we were going to do Koberger.
Yeah.
And that didn't work out. We were going to do Stearns, and that didn't work out.
All these plea deals.
Yeah, hopefully that's.
I don't know if he'll. I could see him not doing a plea deal, but who knows?
We have the death penalty here, so I suspect they'll go for that. Not only just 4 people, a teenager,
a minor, a minor.
The repeated offenses. There's no hope for this guy.
I want to say a special hello to the Foggy Mountain Witch. We have not seen her in chat in a long time, but we get messages back and forth. So it's so nice to see you.
Yes, we'll definitely follow this as it goes on.
Yeah, it's absolutely intriguing.
Thank you, Real Me Too. Yes, we have a busy day, and but we're not going to make any more grand proclamations that we are not going live. So,
but fortunately, whatever breaking news comes out, it's not going to be like this.
No, this was important, and we all have kind of been on the edge of our seat, hoping that this would happen. And now, the city of Jackson's a lot safer.
That's right. Thousands of people.
The state of Tennessee is a lot safer.
Yeah. I mean, I wondered if he wasn't going to make his way to Nashville,
Yeah, Shauna, I think it will be a whole other different jail situation for him. So
another thing that's probably going to happen from this, there has been a lot of exposure about the cushy little lifestyle he had there in prison. So maybe that'll spark some change. And because, you start criticizing the institutions and they'll hear it. People start calling their house rep It's saying, what's going on at that prison out in West Tennessee? Looks
Well,
like
the fact that Fox reported that he had alcohol contraband in his cell,
And it wasn't toilet wine.
No, it was just given to him.
And Auntie learned something about toilet wine. I mean, it's been. I did want to say, Casey, Chiefs for Life. I wanted to check in and see how things are going with your grandson. I know that was that surgery
Tuesday.
It's today.
Oh, today's Tuesday. Yeah.
Is it today? Before we hang up.
Yeah, we're hanging out.
If that's already happened and gone well, or if it's later this afternoon.
Yeah.
He's in surgery now.
Okay, so
He's in
everybody,
surgery right now.
let's put up our prayer hands for Casey Chiefs for Life. Grandson is having heart surgery right now. So if you guys could put up some prayer hands to let her know we support her. And if you all would say a prayer for her grandson and pray for her surgeon to have steady hands and
successful surgery.
And a successful surgery. That would be great.
And Crochet, I have not heard of toilet wine until last night. So
yes, we were just saying that she hasn't watched enough jail stuff because toilet wine's kind of a joke.
Did they do the whole swirl the wine glass?
Ew.
Oh, my stars.
Swirl the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
Lots of
there
prayers.
was a Nashville connection through addresses. I don't know what that means.
Probably for him and his family.
Oh, gotcha.
Addresses.
Sure.
Yeah,
I know Foggy Mountain, which that was the thing we can't understand is why he was let go on bond when he had charges pending that were attempted unaliving in prison. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. How do you get Mary Jane in prison and guards don't smell it?
Great question.
They probably smell it.
Yeah,
and don't care.
You can't walk. You can't walk downtown in Nashville these days without smelling it.
No, even though it's not technically legal, it's just kind of
exactly
overlooked now.
I am too bare. Jail hooch toilet wine is as old as the system.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and another thing that bothers me any more than when we go to a hotel, even your finer hotels, you will smell it through the walls or you'll smell it in areas of hotels because people take it in the rooms. And I'm like, how are they doing this in the room? You're not supposed to smoke.
You're not supposed to smoke anything, right?
Right.
So if someone was smoking cigarettes, they would be kicked out in a heartbeat.
Yes, but I mean, I could smell it, and it's awful.
I've checked out of a hotel. I've been at a hotel with the kids alone before, and I've checked out because of it. So
yeah, it's wretched.
Yeah, because it was coming through the walls and stuff. But anyway,
I have to go.
I know we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys so much. If you wouldn't mind to hit that like button on your way out, we would appreciate it. Thank you to all of our moderators and everybody who jumped in here with us, all of our members and our new friends that we're meeting through this case. We appreciate everybody that's here. Anything else, guys?
No, just and make sure you give those prayers for Kansas City Chief. There.
Yes. And if you have some extra prayers to spare, our son's having an MRI on August 12th, and we would appreciate good results from that as well.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to do I guess I'll just do the regular one. All right, guys. You all have a great great afternoon. We'll see you again soon, hopefully Thursday and definitely Friday.
We remember you. We remember you. Ooh. We're still here for you. We'll shine a light for you. We're holding on to hope for you. We remember you. Ooh. We're still here for you. We'll shine our light for you. We're